think that maybe the bowlers didn't quite get things right today?
Yeah, I'd say so. We started off brilliantly, I thought. There was some really good stuff. I thought the energy of the first 10 overs, I haven't seen us buzzing like that. I mean, there's nothing better than playing India at the Oval in a World Cup game. So the boys' energy was up. It was a brilliant start. But yeah, just the things we've been talking about for wickets during the middle overs, wickets in the first 10 overs, and then how we bowled at the death. We did it. It was unbelievable. It won us the game against West Indies, and we're probably a bit off tonight, or today. So areas to improve. We got pretty close, and it's nice. I honestly think it's a really good to have a really tough game like that early in the tournament.
Nathan Coulton fought back from the second over where he went for a few runs. Is his spot sort of guaranteed at first change, or could you look at there's a bit more strike power you could have elsewhere?
I think Pat Cummins and Starkey are doing a great job up front. I was really impressed with Coults today. I thought his first over was, and that's an area he knows he needs to improve on, whether it's nerves or whether it's just getting into the rhythm early. He was expensive his first over, but after that I thought he was good. He was up and about in the field. I think he took some confidence out of his batting in the last game, so he's a very good all-round cricketer. If he had have taken that catch off Rowett early, it would have been a scream, and not many blokes would have even got close. So he's a good all-round package, and he's playing pretty good cricket at the moment.
Can you see a scenario where you might play both Behrendorff and Stark, or is he kind of looked at more as a like-for-like?
No, we thought about it today actually, with the matchups against India, Jason Behrendorff, and the matchups the two left-armers. But we just felt with Coults after his man of the match performance and what he gives as an all-round package, we went with him today. So, but yeah, I can see that. I could definitely see that. I know Pakistan play two left-armers. It's a bit like Bobby Simpson telling me in '93 you can't have two left-hand openers, but that changed over the years. So probably another theory of cricket. You just pick the best guys who are best matched to the game. So Jason was close today, but Coults was got the nod, and I thought he did a good job.
Am I right in thinking, JL, this is the time of the tournament too where you're thinking you might need to rotate your bowls around a bit because you've got a quick number of games together?
Oh, we knew it was going to be a really tough four games in 9. We've been thinking about it for probably 6 or 7 or 8 months now. So, but we'll just wait and see how the boys pull up. In the perfect world, you just have the best team playing every game you possibly can. So it might be with the matchups, it might be the left arms. We'll have a look at Pakistan, but yeah, we'll wait and see.
Justin, on that, so you played the game 3 days after your last. India started late because of the IPL. They've only played 2 games. A lot of people saying, it's India just doing as they please and everyone else has to cop it. What do you make of that?
No, that's fine. It'll all even itself out. We've got to play the same amount of games in the same amount of time. So by the time where India have a hectic schedule like we have at the moment, they'll have a hectic one at some point, so that's okay.
If you kind of play a similar game, I guess Taunton's a small ground as well, so it might be big scores again. Do you kind of look at new ball wickets as the bigger issue to rectify for this game, or is death bowling kind of the...
I thought you were going to say if we could get Maxi up earlier because he's your favourite. I thought that's what you were going to say. Usually it's something to do with Maxi coming in earlier. But, no, we know what the plan is. The plan's the same every game. You try and take wickets up front. Pat Cummins and Starkey have done a really good job. We've got Jason Behrendorff who can do it. We've got Nathan Coulton or Kane Richardson going to do it. You've got to take wickets in the middle. Usually that comes with the spinners or a couple of guys like Nathan Coulton or Starkey got very good records in the middle overs, and then you got to bowl well at the death. So there's not I don't think either have got higher priority. They're all important in consistently winning.
Is this a team that hasn't yet found its sweet spot consistently in this tournament, do you think?
Oh yeah, I think so, yeah. And that's good. You're always searching for the perfect game. You don't have the perfect game now. No. And we've got to just keep getting better. We've had we've had areas where we needed to improve against West Indies. We probably had some areas in the first game we could get better at. Certainly from today, I mean, we got close. It was a pretty good game of cricket, very high-scoring game of cricket in front of a good crowd, big crowd. So we haven't played the perfect game yet. That's good.
It's coming.
Good. Yeah, hopefully. And we've got some really good cricketers, haven't we? You just saw they're buzzing. They're very closely knit group. So hopefully we'll keep getting better and better, and the best games will come at some point.
So is there
are you making an official complaint about the stumps or doing anything about?
That's funny, isn't it? Yeah, it's interesting that there's been 3 or 4. I've never seen that before, and I've actually got no idea why. But I imagine to keep it consistent, that's not going to change throughout this tournament. I imagine, I don't know, but it's unusual, isn't it? I've never seen that. It's happened 3 or 4 times now, so yeah, I'm not sure why.
Is there a danger, Justin, when you're trying to preserve wickets at the top of the order to go hard at the end, that you can soak up too many deliveries early on and not quite get the balance? In reference perhaps to David, how he's batting at the moment.
Oh, no. I don't think... if you look at today, I mean, Rowett and Shikhar, they were 40 after 10, I think it was. We were 48 after 10, and even it got to the 30 over, or might have been the 40 over mark, or the 38 over mark, we were still had the same amount of runs. So I'm not worried about our game style. No way. We just lost 3 wickets in 5 balls at a stage where they got 113 in the last 10. Historically, like the whacker, the oval, you can get 100 in the last 10 easy. So, the boys will do it differently. We're not saying preserve wickets means you got to block. People will do it differently. That's just different styles. Finchy will do it different than David Warner will do it different than Usman Khawaja will do it different to Sean Marsh. But the philosophy is to, like ever, you can't make runs from the change room. So and if you look at the data, there's very little difference in the top 10 overs between most teams. But the wickets are important, so you can keep building the platform. So I'm really confident in our game plan.
So just Smith found his groove quicker than David, do you think?
Oh no, they're both playing well. Davey got 90 not out in the first game and helped win the first game for us. Steve Smith's playing beautifully, which is great. I thought Uzi played well today. He came in and did a good. I think Alex Carey's playing brilliantly at the moment. He's doing a great job for us. So no, I don't think it's a race who's finding their groove. They've both helped us win games of cricket, and that's what they're in the team for.
Pakistan just rolled England last week, and a little bit of a different side to when you faced them in March. How dangerous are they? What are the main areas you've identified?
Yeah, we're a different side too than when we played them in March as well. So we've got a few good players coming back in as well, but they're dangerous. We know they can be brilliant, so we won't take them lightly. That's for sure.
Are they a difficult side to prepare for, just in the fact that they can be, here one day and nowhere near there the next day?
Oh, you hope they're nowhere near there every day, but when you play them. But no, we know they're very talented. They've got some match-winning players, but we'll be ready for that.
What are your memories of Taunton, Justin?
Oh, yeah.
There before?
My family would go and live back there tomorrow. I love Taunton. I had 3.5 years there, or 3.5 seasons. I can't wait to get there tomorrow.
What do you know about the ground? I guess you might be able to kind of pass on to these guys. Has one day cricket changed a bit since you played there?
Yeah, well, it's great to see international cricket. They never had international cricket there. It's sort of be a beautiful little county ground, nice place to play county cricket. Didn't bounce much. When you're a 36-year-old batter, it was a good place to play cricket. So, but just not good people, beautiful place to play. Very, very short, straight boundaries. Not dissimilar to what we played at Bristol, actually. So we're looking forward to it.
Justin, what's the biggest challenge of coaching in a World Cup so far?
This schedule. Well, I think I love this format. It's bloody hard. Like, there's no easy games. We're going to play 9 games, but it's just this schedule. We're going from. Alan Jones said to me on the radio that, you're going to have a nice day off. I said, mate, day off. We're travelling from where were we? Nottingham to London, and then we're travelling to Somerset tomorrow, and then you're all over the place. But it's probably as hard as the cricket, actually.
Do you feel you have like the flexibility in your approach that you might, almost for Louis, look at maybe batting some people higher up depending on the game situation?
Oh
yeah. But more that can you do that?
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, we did today, didn't we? We went left-hand, right-hand combination. Steve Smith came in when Aaron Finch came out because we knew the spinners, so we've got the left-hand, right-hand combination. So we've got the flexibility to do that. We did it in India. We did it in where Glenn Maxwell would come up earlier if we were off to a really good start. That's where we're so lucky. I've said from day one of this campaign when we tour, we've got so many options. It's great. So yeah, we did it today. Perfect example. Steve Smith batted 3 and there'll be times when Maxie comes in or Marcus Stoinis will come in or who knows. But yeah, we've got lots of options, which is pretty good.
Justin, if I can be indulged with one off-cricket question. Okay. Ash Barty's win in the French Open. Can you...
Oh, I was so pumped for Ash. I sent her I sent her a text message, and the boys all sent her a video message before the game, and loves the cricket, doesn't she? And I watched the whole game yesterday. She was brilliant, ruthless. I actually said to the boys before today, the advice you would have given Ash Barty yesterday, first French Open, whatever you would have said to her, say to yourself. But she was great. We're pumped for her.